Hola amigos, this is your Spanish teacher Sir Ahmed with a new class for you. Today we are going to do the last grammatical formation in the Spanish language. We've covered almost all the grammatical formations and the grammatical aspects. Today we are going to do the last and final one, which is the Preterito Imperfecto, or the past imperfect tense. Okay, when and how we use it, okay, and what does it mean. The Preterito Imperfecto is used to talk about things in the past that didn't have an ending, okay, and didn't make a reference to a specific time. It doesn't talk about things that happened on a specific date, like yesterday, last night, this morning, on the 3rd of May, a specific date. Okay, when we don't talk about specific days, times, dates, etc., that formation of the verb is called the Preterito Imperfecto, or the past imperfect tense. Okay, so it talks about general and habitual actions of the past that used to take place in the past, okay, or it is used to narrate something of the past, okay, when we are narrating or telling stories, narrating things that used to take place in the past, okay, then we use this tense. Okay, how is it formed? Okay, it's very simple. Okay, AR verbs have a certain pattern, ER and IR verbs have another pattern which are the same. Okay, first AR verbs. Okay, what we do, the first step is, as usual, we remove the AR, okay, and then for the yo we add aba, tu we add abas, el and usted we add aba, okay, nosotros we add abamos, ellos and ustedes we add aban. So what do we add for AR verbs? Aba, abas, aba, abamos and aban. Okay, so yo hablaba, tú hablabas, él hablaba, usted hablaba, nosotros hablábamos, ellos hablaban, ustedes hablaban. Okay, ER and IR verbs, okay, have the same endings. Okay, for ER verbs, again we remove the ER, and for yo we add ia, for tu we add ias, for él and usted we add ia, for nosotros we add íamos, and for ellos, ellas and ustedes we add ian. Okay, so the formations are yo bebía, tú bebías, él bebía, ella bebía, usted bebía, nosotros bebíamos, ellos bebían, ellas bebían and ustedes bebían. IR verbs, for example, vivir, follows the same pattern. We remove the IR and again we add for yo, ia, tú we add ias, él, ella and usted we add ia, nosotros we add íamos, ellos, ellas and ustedes we add ian. So the formation becomes yo vivía, tú vivías, él vivía, ella vivía, usted vivía, nosotros vivíamos, ellos vivían, ellas vivían and ustedes vivían. Okay, so these are the ending AR verb, aba, abas, aba, abamos and aban. ER and IR verbs, ia, ias, ia, iamos and ian. Note there's an accent mark on the I here, okay, on all the I's. Okay, so these are the formations. Some examples, okay. En el verano bebíamos Coca-Cola fría todos los días. En el verano bebíamos Coca-Cola fría todos los días. In summer we would drink, or we used to drink, Coca-Cola, cold Coca-Cola every day. Okay, now we are referring to an event of the past, the event in summer. Okay, summer is a long period, it doesn't specify a certain day, time, etc. So we are using this tense. Okay, en el verano bebíamos. Cuando vivía en Londres trabajaba en un banco. Okay, Cuando vivía en Londres, trabajaba en un banco. Now this sentence can have two meanings, okay? It's not specified because as you see, the yo and the l, a and usted formations are the same. In AR verbs also, ER, IR verbs also. Yo hablaba and el hablaba, ella hablaba, usted hablaba. They both have the aba endings. And again in ER and IR verbs, yo bebía, el bebía, usted bebía. They both have the same ending. Same goes for IR verbs also. So this sentence doesn't specify whether we are talking about ourselves or whether we are talking about a third person. Okay. So this sentence could be, when I used to live in London, I used to work in a bank. Or when he or she used to live in London, he or she used to work in a bank. Okay, it can have two meanings. So it's better to specify when he used to live in London. Cuando él vivía en Londres, trabajaba en un banco. Okay. When we are not naming, so then we don't know. If we name a person, then of course it's clear. For example, when Juan used to live in London, cuando Juan vivía en Londres, trabajaba en el banco, then it's clear. Next one. Mi madre me leía libros de cuentos cuando tenía 2 años. Mi madre me leía libros de cuentos cuando tenía 2 años. My mother used to read storybooks to me when I was 2 years old, okay, when I had 2 years old, okay. Mientras yo estudiaba, mi madre hacía la cena. Mientras yo estudiaba, mi madre hacía la cena. Okay, while I used to study, my mother used to make the dinner, okay. Now here, there are 2 events side by side happening in the past, okay. This tense is also used to narrate 2 events, okay. So mientras yo estudiaba, while I used to study, my mother used to make the dinner. Mi madre hacía la cena. Last one. Era una semana espantosa y llovía todos los días, okay. Era una semana. This era comes from the verb ser, okay. It's an irregular formation, okay. We'll do the few irregular formations of the Preterito Imperfecto in another class, okay. But just know for now, era is the Preterito Imperfecto of the verb ser. Era una semana espantosa. It was a very ugly week, okay, or a very bad sort of a week, okay. And it used to rain every day. Y llovía todos los días. Era una semana espantosa, okay. So my friends, this was the class of the formation and usage of the Preterito Imperfecto tense, okay. If you have any questions about it, if you need something to be clarified, you can put a comment for me in the comment section. I will gladly answer your questions, okay. So one more thing before we go, I request you to please subscribe to my channel and keep learning Spanish with me. Hope you enjoyed my class, my friends. Hasta luego. Muchas gracias.